For error of principle, it means you have recorded what? You have entered an item in the wrong type of account. An item in the wrong type of account. What does that imply? Now let's look at this. We have assets and revenue. Assets and expenses. Assets and expenses are not the same item. Assets are resources that belong to the business. Expenses are what the business has spent, maybe overheads. But both of them are always on the debit side of our accounts in the trial balance. So I'm going to make example of assets and expenses now. We have motor vehicle. Motor vehicle is an asset, yes or no? Yes. Motor vehicle is an asset, yes or no?
Yes.
Good. Then we have motor expenses. This is the amount you spend on the motor vehicle. Yes or no?
Yes.
This is an asset, this is an expenses. So instead of you to record an asset, let's say motor vehicle is 300. Motor expenses is 150. Let's say 10. Motor expenses is 10. You recorded motor expenses in motor vehicles account.
Okay.
So both of them will be on the debit side, yes or no?
Yes.
So your travel, sorry, don't put your hand on it. So your travel balance will still balance.
Mister, what do you mean? Why is the number different? Is it the motor expenses? What you
Motor vehicle is an asset. Motor vehicle.
Yeah, but the number of the
Motor expenses is the amount you spend
to buy it.
the amount you spend in maintaining it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the maintenance.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying there? So
Yes.
for the maintenance, this is the amount you spend to maintain it. But both assets and expenses are
The same
debit
amount.
entries. You don't get it?
I understand.
Okay. We're talking about errors that do not affect trial balance. One of the errors that do not affect trial balance is error of principle. When we talk about error of principle, we're talking about making an item in the wrong account, in the wrong type of account. Assets is an account. Expenses is another account. But both of them are debit entries. So that means motor vehicle, when you purchase a motor vehicle, is a debit balance. When you spend on that motor vehicle, it's also a debit balance. Do you understand that? So that means assets is a debit balance, expenses is a debit balance. So instead of you to record amount spent on expenses, you mistakenly record it in assets. Your trial balance will still balance. Do you get the point now?
Yes.
You recorded motor vehicle account into motor expenses account. Or you recorded motor expenses account into motor vehicle account. Your account will still balance because there's no mistake. They are both debit entries. Do we get it?
Yes, sir.